started a new thing I want to start. It's like a morale checks. Like
Oh, there you go.
going all these guys that are veterans on TikTok reaching out for help, or everybody get in their comments, DMs, or messages or whatever, and do morale checks. Get on there and say, "Hey, buddy, I got your six."
Ain't stressing about nothing right now, cause everything's straight. I'm feeling so grateful, thanking my maker for this wonderful day. Ain't tripping on nothing right now, cause everything's straight. I'm feeling so grateful, thanking my maker for this wonderful day.
What's up, guys? Sergeant G here from the Stone Vet, man. Like I said, it's got cold in Oklahoma, man. We had some ice storms come through. It swept out a whole bunch of the city. A lot of people out here without power, without electricity. Food's going bad. It's freezing. They said it's supposed to be warming up this weekend, but we'll figure it out, man. Right now, it's warmed up to 50. We're at 50 today. We'll see what tomorrow brings us, and hopefully the rest of the weekend starts bringing us some nicer, warmer weather. It's the fall, though, so you know how it is in Oklahoma. The weather can be nasty as hell, as it can always be. But here at the Stone Vet, like I always tell you guys, it's a nice Friday night. We outside got the barbecue going. We had a strong, hard week this week, and so we're going to hang out and enjoy the time with our camaraderie. Try to build our camaraderie that we lost after serving in the military, man. That's the biggest thing that I think we miss about serving is the camaraderie, hanging out with our battle buddies, just sitting around shooting the shit and talking about the stupid shit the NCOs had us doing this past weekend, you know? And so it's my honor here, man. I got Battle from Battle 22 with me today, man. This guy right here, he's a freaking Army vet. It's like I always get every other branch but the Marine Corps. I'm still trying to find Marines to come on the show with me, man. I've got one Marine so far. I'm trying to get more to come on the show, but these guys, man, these Army people, they moving, man. They shaking and baking, making things happen, man. I got Battle from Battle 22. He has his nonprofit that's helping vets, man. He's helping us, helping our type of people. You know how they always tell us, you know how the civilians tell us, you type of people, you veterans are you type of people. You're just like, fuck, dude, what?
Use guys.
Well, use guys. You guys are psychos. You guys don't live life the right way. You guys live it the military way, you know? In Battle here, he's got his nonprofit, Battle 22, man, helping us find a purpose with life to figure out so we don't say one day we don't become a statistic that the government keeps tracking on us every freaking day. You know, Battle here, he has his nonprofit helping vets find a purpose again, man. That's the biggest thing, man. So Battle here, he almost retired out of the Army before they decided to kick his ass out, man. It sounds like that's what happens with every branch, man. They use you as much as they can, and they decide when I'm done with you, I'm done with you. I don't need you no more. I'm gonna get you out of my branch so I can bring somebody else in to do your job, man. Which sucks, man. It sucks. It happens though. I mean, there's a lot of people who happen to get medically discharged because of this or that or whatever the case may be. And half the time it's like, you gave me the reason I have to be discharged now, man. So here's Battle. Battle, tell us a little bit about your organization and what you're doing, how you helping veterans like us, like myself, find a reason, find a purpose again.
Well, like all of us, when I got out, I was lost, you know, and I'm like, man, what do I do? Because being 37 and nothing really to do,
no shit.
I found stuff to occupy my time. I like riding motorcycles. I like free wind therapy. I like hunting. I like off-roading. I like crafts. So I'm like, you know what? Why don't I put this into something that I can share with everybody and give other people purpose and build camaraderie outside the military?
Right.
Because my biggest thing, like the off-road community, I like to fool around almost every weekend. And to me, it reminds me so much like the military, because you're out there on the beaches or on trails, wherever you're at. You might have some guy on a $125 Honda Big Red he got from Grandpa, or you might have these guys out there with $60,000 rigs, but one guy gets stuck, everybody stops to help. Right, no man left behind. And you get that camaraderie and that feeling again. You feel like part of a team, or you have value, worth. And I started looking at all this stuff. I'm like, man, it helps me so much. Why not share with everybody else? And so I started my nonprofit. It really came to me several years ago. I had a guy, one of my best friends I served in Afghanistan with, OIF 1011. He came home physically, but never came home mentally.
Yeah.
He came back home. He got into drugs, selling drugs, methamphetamines. He was always chasing that euphoric high that you can only get in a tick or a firefight IDF or something like that. He was always searching for that here at home, just living with no purpose. He had no purpose. And he finally ended up getting shot and killed by the police. And it just killed me because I tried so hard to get him into the VA, get him into rehab, get him to realize, dude was smart as all get out. I mean, he 28 years old, had everything paid for, his Harley, his house, his truck. He knew what he needed to do, but he just missed that camaraderie. He lived in a small town, so then the drug dealers and people he was in with, that felt like his family.
And that's I think it's the hardest thing because he went back home. Is that what happened? He went back home after he got out. I think that's the hardest thing, dude, is that we joined the military to get away from the shit that we're dealing with at home.
Most of us come from small towns.
Small towns, right? My town wasn't small. I grew up in the city here in Oklahoma, but it was I joined it, to escape what the hell I was in. I was in with all that shit, running with the gangs and drugs and all that shit, and I was like, I got to get out of here. Like, this is not going to be good for me if I stay here. And I think that's probably, like you said, that rush, that high of being in the fight. You're constantly in the fight and you're like, I need that adrenaline rush. I need that pump, like you said, and if you go back home, I mean, a lot of times you're going to end up rolling with the same fucking crowd that you did before you got in, before you left. And that can get you. I mean, like you said, it can get you. And for him, it got him. It came back to him and got him. And it sucks, man. Trying to find your purpose again, right? I mean, when you go to Iraq, you go to Afghanistan, man. Depending on what your mission was, depending on what you do, I mean, you're trying to find the camaraderie there that you had when you were there. And that's the hardest part for us, I believe, as vets, is trying to figure out what do I do now, man?
He finds it, like so many others, it's just in the wrong places here at home. So, like I said, I'm trying to put together a safe place, like where you can get your fix in horsepower therapy, animal therapy, outdoor therapy, whatever it takes with other like-minded individuals that, when you do have that down moment, like, man, I'm going to call this guy, he's been good to me. I think he can help me. It's just, we're losing too many people to the fight because they're afraid to pick up the phone, or they don't have nobody they can talk to, or they don't think they can trust anybody.
That sucks, dude. Yeah, because that's like I said, when I was talking to James, he's an Army vet too. And like I said, he's had his stints trying to commit suicide a few times, and it's like he says, we get too prideful. We're too prideful. We're too ashamed to admit that we have a problem, that our demons are attacking us and are eating us up, and just different things like that. I'm trying to reach out to everybody, man. Like I got to you, I reached out to you, say, hey dude, what are you doing how are you battling your demons? What do you do that you're able to defeat your demons daily? Because I mean, it's every day. They come out, you gotta be having the best day, and all of a sudden the fucking thing smack you in the face and say, not today, motherfucker, and you're just like, oh man.
The demons are always there, and I don't think there's any therapy, any form of medicine that can make them go away. No. Like you said, they're in a box. They're sitting on the shelf. They're staring at you all the time.
All the time.
You got to look back at them and say, not today, motherfucker, not today.
Right, absolutely. Not today. Like, you're not going to take my day from me. Like, this is my day. Not today. You ain't doing it today. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after, but not today, And I think us as vets, man, that's our biggest problem, is that we're too prideful. We don't want to let people know that we're hurting. We don't want to let people know I'm weak. You know what I'm saying? You're human. Humans are weak. We're fucking weak as shit, dude. I mean, no matter how bad or how much we did at war, how much we did in the military, how strong of warriors we think we are, we're weak. We're human.
And the weird statistic about the whole suicidal thing, it's less combat vets that take their lives in suicide than combat vets. Mm-hmm. It's weird how everything goes about. I think it's as combat vets, we have a camaraderie, like I said. Any man nor woman on the civilian side will ever understand it. Like, I can tell you I love you, and it's non-homophobic, because people, like, how can you tell another grown man you love them? Because you've spent some intimate time with these people. Yeah. And it's hard to explain this about me. Walking to the shower to each other, talking butt naked next to each other in the showers, talking about some stupid shit.
Anywhere else, shit, butt naked, don't even care.
They're like, man, y'all are fucking weird. No, we're close.
We're close. We know what it's like. We know what it means. I can relay. I rely on that motherfucker to have my back when I got to go take a piss, or I had to drop a deuce in the freaking sandburn that I had to build. I had to dig a hole so I could drop a deuce. I know he's got my back if somebody comes over that damn hill while I'm trying to take care of some business, you know? And like we talked earlier, I mean, people don't understand that. They can't relate to us. They're like, you guys are weird, you know?
They don't. And the military guys get out, and the girls, once they PCS, ETS, move off, or whatever they do, they lose that. And I think they lose part of their self because they don't know how to build. Like we're talking, I've got a lot of acquaintances versus friends because our civilian friends don't understand. If you don't answer that call, it might be the last call you ever get.
Right.
As a veteran, you're going to answer that call because you don't know if that call is ever going to come again. And it's hard for us to trust people in the civilian side because we flat out don't trust them because we can't depend on them like we can our battle buddies.
No, absolutely.
And it's not a dig or a knock at the civilian populace. They need to learn how to understand us better, and that's one thing we need to work on is get them to understand us as well.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing is trying to get them to. I mean, there's some people like you said. There's some people that can relate to us. You know, like the LEOs, and the firefighters and stuff like that. They have more of an understanding of having that battle buddy there, that dude that's got you six whenever you in trouble. You know, they have a more understanding of that. But yeah, we definitely do need to take time to be able to, if these guys are really, if you really want to be in my life, like you have to understand why I am the way I am. Like you have to take time out of your day and understand why I think the way I think and why I do the things I do. That's the biggest thing, you know. And a lot of guys are like, I ain't got time for that shit. I don't want to deal with that. That's just too much. I don't want to.
It is a lot, folks. I mean, you tried so many times, and these people are just like, man, who's got PTSD, TBI. He's lost. He's out there lost and sauce. There's no help for him. They won't take the time to understand you. So you as a soldier or sailor, airman, marine, or whatever, you're like, I don't want to put in the effort anymore.
Yeah, and a lot of times, you know, like I said, it's a lot of effort. And when we get lazy as Americans, as Americans, man, we're one of the laziest freaking people there are. I mean, if you look at it compared to some of these countries, we're lazy as hell, dude. Like, we don't want to work. We don't want to do shit. A lot of people are like, hell no, government take care of me. I'm going to go get my government assistance and do whatever I want to do, you know, not try to help anybody out. Shit. I was just looking at Facebook a minute ago. Like I said, we had the ice storm, so we got a lot of people without power and stuff right now. And somebody on fucking Facebook, they already they want to sell a used generator that the damn switch on it's broke. They want to sell it for $1,500. It's $1,000 brand new. I said, are you kidding me, dude? I said, this damn generator is $1,000 brand new. You want to price hike it $1,500. The start switch don't even work. I said, you sorry SOB, but this guy they were blowing his ass up. I was like, yeah. I said, that's the America we live in right now, man. Trust me, everybody wants to get rich.
It's sad.
And it sucks, dude.
Then you got guys like us that will get $100 and give 99 away to help somebody just for the shirt off our back. Because
absolutely. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I had a battle buddy. He was like, dude, I ain't got no power. I said, dude, come to the house, get my generator. It's just sitting here. It's not doing anything. I put it away after I used it. I drained it, cleaned it all out. You know, I stored it because I said what I did. I was an engineer in the Marine Corps. I worked on diesel engine generators. I worked on diesel.
I was an engineer too.
Yeah, I did all that shit. They had me as quality control, so I was like, I know how to take care of my equipment. I don't go anywhere without power. That's what I tell people. I don't go anywhere without power. I make sure I got power. That's one thing you have to have for anything, right? You know? And people make fun of us and stuff, and the grunts be like, oh, you a pogue. I said, bitch, when you in the field, I'm in the field. Whenever your sister unit comes back and you're going, I have to pack my shit back up and go back again because you guys decided to go this time. You know, I said, I spent more time in the field than you can freaking imagine, dude. But I said,
I was a different
dude.
engineer. I was a 12 Bravo. I did combat engineering. I did counter IED in both countries.
Oh yeah, you're one of those crazy ass dudes on them combat engineers.
That's what I said. But that's another thing we got to get away from is people downgrading other people's jobs in the service because everybody's a cog in the wheel. I don't care. Hey, if I couldn't go to finance when I was overseas, sometimes my pay be screwed up or freaking. I think that's mail. That's the only two I was around, mail and finance. But
finance and mail. No, it's true, man. You can't. I mean, I dog the Air Force. I
We
tease
yeah.
them and do that
Between
shit all
us,
the time.
it's fine. Yeah, yeah.
But I mean,
But-
no, I don't degrade. I won't go about degrading somebody. It's like, dude, you signed that fucking
Right.
dotted line that I signed. You said you took the oath saying I'll take a bullet for your ass. Hey, dude, I hope you will take a bullet for me. You signed
hope
that
so,
same
too.
dotted line I signed, dude. I swear, I hope that you would take that bullet for me too, like I would take it for you, regardless of what branch you're in, what you did in the military. You know, that's one thing we do need to step away from, whether you were a grunt, you a 11 Bravo, 0311 Marine Corps, whatever the hell whatever badass MOS you think you are while you was in, man. You got to put that shit to the side and just remember, hey, that sorry SOB is
tell you
still your
what.
brother and your sister.
In Iraq in 05, we got payback because as a 12 Bravo, you know, going to the DFAC, whatever base you go to back in the, you know, one meet, one starts, whatever. Well, in Iraq in 05, there was no jobs for the cooks because there was Halliburton and KBR doing everything.
Oh, yeah.
So the cooks, they were over force protection. They controlled all the guard duties and all that kind of stuff.
No
So
shit.
the motherfuckers got us back for all those years asking for more than one starts and giving them shit.
No shit, I bet. Giving you shit. I remember you, sorry SOB. I
Yeah.
remember you.
You're
Trying
doing
to-
8 hours instead of 6, motherfucker. That's what they would do.
Right. That's the crazy things, man. That's the biggest thing. I mean, let's see. So with your Battle 22, with your nonprofit, what you doing? So when you're talking about helping with the therapy, with like equine therapy, are you focused on your area where you are in this country? Or are you focused all around the U.S.?
I'm focused on reaching out and getting all the help I can get from everybody. Right now, I am in the Mid-South. I'm only one organization. I'm small right now. I try to do everything in Mississippi, Arkansas, Tennessee, Alabama, everything around Mississippi is what I'm trying to do. But I reach out every day when people contact me, and I'll try to find people help in their area. I'm working with a guy on TikTok right now. He's homeless. He has no VA benefits. He has no LODs. And he can't get no help because he's not service connected. So I'm reaching out all over the United States trying to find him help some way, like the Semper Fi Fund, the Wounded Warrior, whoever will help him. But being non-service connected, it's really hard to find people help.
No, absolutely. It's hard. I mean, that's one of the hardest things, trying to figure out how to get us help, how to get us vets help, man. That's the biggest thing. I think that's one of the things we get ashamed of, man. It's like, damn, I'm freaking down. I need some help right now. And it's like, who the hell do I go to? Who do I talk to? Who can I reach out to? You know, like what I learned, like I said, I brought the nonprofit architect on a few weeks ago, and he's like, you know how many nonprofit veteran organizations there are? I said, what, dude? He said 52,000 in the U.S. right now. I said, you got to be kidding me. So I was like, so there's no reason that there's no help for vets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not only, you know, you see them homeless, when people are homeless, and you're like, how are you homeless, dude? If you a veteran, you service connected, like you should not be. There's resources for you. There's things to help you. You know,
some of these guys aren't service connected though. A lot of these guys, like we talked about earlier on the phone, they'll come back from deployment and they'll just say, "The hell with it, I'm done." They had a bad deployment, they had bad NCOs, bad leadership, and they're just like, "I'm not doing it." So they'll go AWOL, they'll get less than honorable or whatever, and people understand. And when they do that, they lose all their benefits.
Yeah, and it sucks, dude.
They
like you said,
they don't get nothing, and it's not really their fault at all times. Because like I'll tell you that one story, I'm not going to mention her name or what happened, but the female that had her predicament, and they found out why she was acting out. And they upgraded her discharge, because if they would investigate a little bit and try to help these guys instead of saying, you know what, broken, out, done.
Get out, you're done. We don't need you no more. You're breaking our service. We need to bring somebody in that can replace you. We got plenty of people, you know. That's what we try to tell people. I mean, when you exit the military, dude, they're gonna keep going. They don't need you. Like, they'll find somebody else to do your job. It's not hard.
They will.
They'll find somebody
We're a
else to
number
replace you.
in the service.
That's all we are.
Line number. That's it.
Yeah, we're just a line number. They're not worried about taking care of us. Like I said, you get out, they don't give a fuck. All right, bye. We got somebody else already lined up to do your job for you. Like, it's not.
They give you the number for the VA, and that's a fight all in itself.
That in itself is a whole different battle. You're just like, oh my gosh, like, damn, you're battling this, you're battling that. I mean, I'm fighting them right now. I got to actually go in and they're reevaluating shit that they already said I'm good at. I was like, why are you reevaluating? I said, you doing anything you can to try to take away from me. But when I submit for my stuff that's wrong with me, you say, nope, not service connected. You're like, hold on, sorry, SOB, it's right here. I didn't have this crap before I joined. So, I mean, I joined at 17. I was young buck when I joined, you know. I was 17 when I joined, you know, and I was like, So all this happened because I wasn't in. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're telling me now? It's like this is all BS, dude. I can't deal with. I can't
I
deal with
tell
the ignorance that comes out of this, man.
I tell all the guys, I think they want you to quit. And I tell the guys, I said,
That's the biggest thing, man. They make it so hard to where you're just like, fuck it, I don't want to do it no more. I'm not doing it no more. You know, and it sucks.
I think they wanted to because that saves them money right there. They're like, you know what? We ain't got to pay another one. And I tell people all the time, it seems like people are ashamed to go get their benefits too. And I told them, I said, look, you don't understand. You might feel fine right now, but later on in life, it's going to affect you.
It will
say
affect
me
you.
and my job, I got hit with 13 IEDs in countries. I've got TBI to the point where I have to write shit down. I'm 37. I forget crap. My wife, she pokes fun at me, but man, by the time I'm 50, I probably won't know who the hell I am.
Right.
And that's what I tell these guys. I said, you've got to get on top of your stuff because it's not for now, it's for later, and it's for your family.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the biggest thing. Like you said, you're 100% disabled, right?
Yeah.
You're 100% disabled. I mean, that's a huge benefit. I don't know what your benefits are in Mississippi for being 100% disabled. I know here in Oklahoma, it's a huge benefit. I mean, your kids.
I got that. I was lucky. I had a good UA, and I had all my LODs and everything was documented very well.
That's good.
And my NCOs at that time took care of me. So I got out with 100% from the Army, full retirement, and then full from the VA.
That's awesome, man. Yeah. That's awesome because, I mean, a lot of times we don't know. When we're serving, we don't know what the hell we need to be documenting. We don't know that we should be documenting.
But it goes back to being proud. Because I went through several generations. I went through OF1, OF3, and OEF 10, 11. OEF1, I served with the 1st Marine Expeditionary Force. I was the engineer group with the infantry invading Iraq.
Oh, you're right there with me. I was there in 03.
Yeah.
I was out there in 03 too.
We're out running in front of the Amtrak's, kicking the mines off the road and stuff, and getting shot at by the freaking
Damn Haji's getting your ass, yeah.
Whatever the hell they call themselves, the Royal Guard or whatever they were. I can't remember who they were. We actually fought a military for like a week or two, and then they took off their shit and started blowing us up. But it changed so much. If we got hit with an IED or something happened in OF1, drink water, ibuprofen. You're good.
Oh, shit,
okay. Right. 03, you take a day off when you get hit with an IED or something happened, mortars or whatever, where it rocked you real good. OEF 10, 11, they're starting to get better at it because the medics would run up to your truck after you get hit with an IED and they give you a MACE test. Like your date, time, Julian stamps, where are you at, how old are you, all this kind of stuff, and they annotate it right then. Okay, right. Us older Joes, we didn't care about that crap, and us as 12 Bravos, we were proud. We didn't want to be off mission. We want to be out there with our guys because something happened, we feel bad. So we drink water, take ibuprofen. You need time off. We need to document this. Man, I'm young. Who gives a shit?
I don't give a damn.
Nowadays, man, you feel bad if you don't get all that stuff taken care of.
You have to, man. You have to document all that shit. A lot of this shit you have to be documented, man. It's just like, goodness gracious. It's a pain in the ass. Trust me, it's a pain in the ass. That's why I'm like hoping. That's why I'm hoping like the active duty people would see my show and be able to know this stuff. Like, hey, dude, you need to document everything.
100%. CYA. When they say that shit from basic training, take it to heart because you need to cover your ass because you're the only one that can protect yourself.
You're the only one that's going to take care of yourself, especially when you get out, regardless you do 4 years or you do 40 years, whatever the case may come to. You want to make sure all your shit's documented. My uncle, he made sure he's airborne. He's an 82nd Airborne guy. Yeah. And he has all his shit documented. He's got his whole damn folder broken down by specific areas on the body. And he has
I got my 201 file over here. It's this thick.
No shit. Yeah, that's how his is. His is thick as shit, you know. And he's got his 100% too. And I was like, God, Lee, dude. I said, that's what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to my 100%. They sent me. I had the VA. They actually. One day I went out the front door and I said, what the hell is this? A box. And, you know, I'm suspicious. I was like, why is there a box with my name on it? What the hell is this coming from? I'm walking around it, looking at it. I said, okay, there's nothing greasy coming out of this thing. It's not ticking. It's not. I said, where the hell? It came from the VA. I said, what the hell is this? I called the VA. I said, there's a box on my front porch that says it came from me. They said, oh, yeah, you requested your medical records from us a year ago. I said, it took you, I don't even remember requesting this. It took you a year to get this to me? They're like, yeah, it's a box. It's a big-ass military document box, big, full of fucking metal. I was like, oh, shit. They said, this is everything we have on file for you right now. I said, okay, well. And I'm still not at 100%. So tell me there's something broken in the damn system right now, you know?
Hey, it's sad. You got to fight it.
You got to fight it. I got to, you know. So I've been seeing a chiropractor since I got out, and he just gave me my medical record. I said, all right, now I got to scan. He's like, I can't give you an electronic copy of it. He said, it's all HIPAA law. And I said, sorry, SOB. I said, all right, I got to upload everything. I got to scan everything and upload it just so they have it on file. So I can say, here, look, because I got flat feet and they didn't want to give me, what do they call that? The damn flat foot shit. The damn plantar fasciitis. They didn't want to give me plantar fasciitis. They said, no, it's not service connected. I said, I got flat feet. That's part of having flat feet. They said, no. So I've been talking to a lot of vets who got the 100%. They say they don't give you that. Start working your way up. Go to your ankles, your knees, your hips, your lumbar, your neck, your shoulders.
I can say one good thing about the whole VA system right now that Trump did enact is that CARES Act and then using outside providers. And it seems like the outside providers, and he's holding the VA to a whole lot higher accountability standard
now,
too.
Yeah.
So people can talk bad about that part, but that part really helped the VA administration. And
no, it is
the
absolutely.
CARES Act was awesome.
Absolutely, it is. And somebody, I was watching something came across my feed, and it was talking about, well, they're starting to push all CNP exams external. I said, all my CNP exams have been external. I haven't gone to one VA CNP exam. All mine has been external civilians that are doing it. You know, it is
I started
weird.
mine. It took 8 years total, but it took 18 months to get my first CNP exam.
Damn, yeah, that's
when I first started it.
That's some time, yeah. But I mean, it takes time. It does take time, especially for people fighting for their 100. Like me, I'm fighting for my 100. They think I need like another 200% before they give me my 100. And I'm like, goodness gracious.
Yeah, their calculations.
they got that Common Core math going on, man.
Yeah,
it's like shit. What the hell is this bullshit, dude? I'm already sitting at like 150 or 200 right now. Another 200 just to
get not 100%. Okay.
No, not at all.
We're gonna give you 100, but you're getting paid 40. But then you can get 90 and be unemployable. So I mean,
right? No shit. Or no, it's 80. You can get 80% and be unemployable. Yeah. And I was like, how the hell? My one guy told me about it. He's like, dude, just claim unemployability. I said, I ain't claiming that shit. I still want to work, dude. I still got shit I got to do. I said, I can't live off $3,600 a month. I said, is it nice to have an extra 36? Yeah, it's nice to have an extra 36. But I said, I got to have another income coming in, you know?
I've got some buddies of mine that are MPs, and it's weird because I'm 100%. I got the unemployability because of all my health problems. Mm-hmm. And because I would love to work full-time and make $3,600 a month. Right. Some of my buddies, they came back as MPs and started working for the USDA and stuff like that. He's 100% employable and still working a full-time job.
Yeah.
So the system is
it's so screwed up. It's so flawed. It's so broken, and the way they do stuff, you're just like, hold up, dude. Like, how do you go about saying, okay, you're 80% disabled, and this is how much of your body can use. You can only use 20% more of your body. Now you got to figure out how to break the other 20% of your body so I can give you your 100%. You're like, golly, dude, are you kidding me? But you see it, dude. I've got a guy here. He's retired Army. He got blown up 5 times. He got hit ID 5 times, man. They gave him 30% PTSD. I said, are you fucking kidding me, dude? I said, what kind of shit is that?
I don't understand the PTSD ratings either. Like mine, I was hit with 13 IEDs, like direct kill vehicles on the vehicles. And it started in Humvees when OF3s when I first started getting hit with IEDs in Iraq. Yeah. And it was in Humvees, just up armored Humvees. It sucks. I wouldn't wish it on nobody. On the guys that did it, I know it sucks. But I got rated 70% just for TBI PTSD alone. And I don't know why they lumped it together because I don't like the whole 70% PTSD thing because, I mean, I can play hell with you civilian side if you wanted to.
Yeah, it can. Yeah, it can.
And but the TBI I understand because my brain I've got severe scarring on my brain from all the concussions.
Yeah, it sucks, dude. It doesn't play. It doesn't play with that. When that shit comes on, the TBI comes out, and you're just like, shit, dude. Like, this is taking an effect on me. It will screw your life up. Like you said, man, you're looking for the future, not right now. Maybe you're not screwed up right now. That's what I was telling my wife the other night. I said, I'm waiting to see what comes out. I said, I had scuds flying back in 03. There's scuds flying over. I was like, they're like 15 feet off the ground. They weren't high at all.
I didn't like them.
You could feel like you could jump up and smack the shit out of it as it's flying over.
I remember we were still in Kuwait when they started shooting those things towards Kuwait City.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, what are those? Never heard of those
what is that?
before.
What the hell is that? This shit just falling off of them as they're flying over. Yeah, I'm waiting to see what the hell. You look up. Like I said, I was at a FOB. I was on the Iraqi Kuwaiti border. Our mission was the supplies in, bodies out type mission. What we were doing right there, and I was like, you look up, and you're like, fuck, I gotta go get my gas mask now. That's sorry.
Yeah.
So
we had Marines going around in a Humvee with a little woo.
Yeah.
And we weren't ready for war yet. We were still prepping. We were putting Connex boxes down in the desert on the floor,
Right.
making them for fallout shelters.
For fallout shelters, yeah.
Chemical weapons and stuff. So we're trying to get in these things. I broke my back during that right there because
Oh man.
I jumped into one of them bunkers and they were putting the Connex boxes in the ground like this. We jumped on the bad end. They said full mock level 4 and get in the things. We're getting scud attacks, so we're thinking we're about to die. So we jumped in. I went airborne with no parachute. It hurt.
No
we
shit,
lived.
man. That shit happens.
I had an E7. I had an E7 that come from. He was a special forces group guy from Vietnam, tunnel rat. He was up top. He was real religious. He's like, y'all don't need that shit. All you need is God. Get the fuck up here and watch this. Nope. I want my mask. I want this stuff right now, man.
Because he's telling you firsthand. He's I remember this shit in Vietnam. You sorry, motherfuckers. Don't worry about
like this ain't shit. This is fireworks. I'm like, well, I'll take your word for it. If I put my mask on, they told me they gave it to me. I'm gonna use it.
I'm gonna use it. That's what they told me. I put it on. I think one night we jumped. I want to say it was like 33 times we had to put that damn thing on in one night. I was like, this is fucking bullshit, dude.
I think we wore Jaceless for like almost a month straight one time.
Yeah, I mean, you had to. Like with us when we were doing, I was like, I'm just sleeping in this fucking thing. I'm tired of taking it off, putting it on, take it off, putting it on, take it off. I was like, I'm sleeping with this damn thing on. Screw it. They're gonna kill me. They're gonna get me. If it's my time to go, it's my time to go. I'm done trying to take this off and put it back on every freaking 5 minutes.
And you'll learn that too. The longer the deployments went, the more you went on, your complacency level got really bad. Like you're getting RDF Kandahar, Bagram in Afghanistan. You'll see the new guys coming to the chow hall because you'll be sitting there eating. And they're like, rockets incoming. Everybody jumps down. You're sitting. You just get a little bit lower and still eat because you want to eat. Because
you're like, yeah, man, I got to eat, man. I'm about to go out. I got to eat.
This happens too much, man. But
yeah, absolutely. Well, hey, let's break to commercial break. Thank our sponsor, Rafa 180, for allowing us to be able to shoot this show, man.
We would like to give a huge thanks to Rafa 180 for being a sponsor. Rafa 180 offers pure medicinal CBD. They walk alongside individuals to achieve a healthy lifestyle with options needed by each person. You can learn more about them on Facebook at Rafa CBD, their website www.rafa180.com, or email at rafacbd@gmail.com. They truly believe your journey matters.
What's up, guys? I hope you like the commercial about Rafa 180, man. Like I tell you in every show, man, if you own a nonprofit, if you run a business, if you're wanting to get your name out there, let people know who you are and what you're doing, email me. I'll keep a description down there in the freaking little description box on how to get a hold of me. Let's put you out here on the show so people can know what you're doing, how you're doing what you do, so you can help us. Help promote me so I can promote you, man. That's the way it's always going. I got some new gear that just came out. Check it out. It's the new Stone Vet shirt. You see that U.S. number? That's the U.S. patent for cannabis. Yes, cannabis is patented by the U.S. government. Guess what? The government has their hand in everything. There's a reason why it's not legal yet. I'll tell you that right now. There's a reason why. Big Pharma's got their hand in that pot, though. I can't talk too much about that. Do your research. Like I always say, it's election year, man. Do your research. Make sure you get your freaking research in there. Don't go to CNN. Don't go to MSNBC. The government owns all that.
Do your own.
They own it, man. But we're back here with Battle from Battle 22, man. He's talking about some crazy stuff right now. Hey, don't you have a big ticket raffle going on right now for a Harley Davidson?
I do. I have my 2020 Road Glide special with 912 miles on it. We're selling raffle tickets to raise money for our charity with it.
That's crazy. So that's a nice bike. I saw the bike. That's a nice Harley, man.
It is. I got it at the beginning of the year. It may have been early 2018 or 2019. I got it to do stuff with the bike clubs. I got a lot of the 1%, 3% clubs around here that love veterans, love to help. And then COVID hit, and it shut down all that kind of stuff. And then
all kinds of things, man.
It is. And then with my heart problem, I'm really not supposed to ride anyways. I can, but
it's frowned upon.
Me and my wife already in a real bad accident where, like I said, I had.
Yeah, I read the story about your accident, man. That's all. Yeah, I read it to my wife. She said, "Are you kidding me?" I said, "This is what he said, sweetheart." I said, "I feel sorry for this guy, man. This guy he's got a hell of a story about everything that's going on."
I've been through it, and man, I've wanted to quit so much. But the story of it is, before I was with my wife now, I have no purpose. I come back from all my deployments, and I was that same guy. I wasn't suicidal, but did I care if I died? No.
No, you know.
I was searching for highs like everybody else. I'd be that guy on a Gixxer 1000 doing 150 miles an hour on the back wheel going down 240. Why? Because I was getting that euphoric high, and I didn't care. I didn't care if I died.
Right.
But my wife and age gave me purpose.
I think the
and then helping other veterans gives me purpose. And that's what keeps me going every day, knowing I can get up and make a difference in the veteran community.
And that's the biggest thing. I mean, there's some people that have that passion. And there's some people, you don't, but that's fine if you don't, man. That's fine if you don't have that passion. But I mean, after serving, I think a lot of us are like, man, I got to freaking do something. I want to build that camaraderie again that I lost while serving. I need to find people like me, like-minded people. Like I said, whenever you're running a business or a nonprofit like yourself, you have to associate yourself with people who are doing the same thing you're doing, because they can provide you insight onto how they're able to bring in flows of income, how to get these people that can provide you services for your organization. That's the biggest thing, is that you just have to associate yourself. Like I say, I always say at the Stone Vet, build your community. You have to build your community around you, because you don't want to be around people that don't understand you or that don't like you, you know?
What I'm trying to do is, I don't know if you're on Veterans Referring Veterans on Facebook okay, Justin.
I just interviewed him last week. So yeah, I got him.
Justin's a good dude.
Justin's a good dude, man.
And what we're trying to do, like many of us, like you, everybody else, we're trying to start, like, go back to when you lived on base. You could lock the damn gate on the base and not have to ever go out of it, because we were self-sustainable.
Yeah.
We're trying to get our community that way. We're trying to get veterans to take care of veterans, nonprofits, just help other veteran organizations. Like my buddy owns a fishing place in Heber. So I help him get revenue by him taking my guys fishing or hunting or whatever they do. And we're trying to take care of each other, because that's what we need to do.
And that's the biggest thing. I understand that the World Wide Web is huge, man. It's hard to find something that you're into. I mean, finding organizations like Battle 22, like I wasn't aware of you. Like I said, I'm 37 years old and I'm playing on TikTok. You came across my news feed on TikTok and I was like, who is this guy? Let me watch this. So I go back and I go to your channel and I start watching your videos, what you're posting and shit. I'm like, this guy has an insight. He's doing something great for my community. You know,
my videos are satire. Sometimes people reach out to me and it's great. Be like, Battle, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. But I have my bad days too. And I show everything. I show the good and the bad. Right. And I try to project what people need to see. Like we were talking, that video I did about the guy behind the door killing himself. That was the same instance with Ronnie McNutt. A lot of people don't know that whole story, which podcasts could come out of that. I'll do a little bit of it on here. He was reaching out for help, and everybody's like, man, that's fucked up. Nobody went to help him. There's people outside that door. They were there to help him, but the law enforcement will let him go in. Yeah. It's stuff like that.
It's just shit.
That's where that video comes from. You just never know what's going on behind that door until it's too late. So you've always got to do your battle weight checks. You've always got to check every day. If you haven't heard your battle weights for a while, something's going on.
Absolutely, you know, and that's the biggest thing, you know. They had that whole fucking thing going on, or somebody tried to get me to join this group, the 22 Push-Up Club group, and I was like, I ain't fucking joining your fucking group, dude. I said, I'd rather you pick up the phone or find somebody and give them a call and say, hey, dude, I was thinking about you today. How you doing? You doing all right, man?
The biggest thing right now is awareness is great, but we need more prevention, because everybody's saying that there's plenty of awareness. I don't 100% agree with that, because you can show people like my coins or whatever, and they're like, well, what does 22 mean? Okay, if there's enough awareness, people would know. It's not ever on the mainstream media. It's not ever talked about. It's not publicized. But we need more prevention. We need more people to get involved and help other veterans in need. Get involved with charities, your community, VSOs, VFWs, American Legion. Go talk to them. I mean, say, hey, what can we do?
Absolutely.
There's always something that can be done.
And that's the biggest thing. I think that's the biggest thing, is just trying to raise the awareness. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, how many people really know where you're at and what you're doing, where you're at? You know, you're trying to expand out so people know, oh shit, I know Battle 22. I know what they're doing. I know what they can provide, like what kind of services they can provide. I need to reach out.
I got some blue check marks on some social media, so I'm getting there.
You're getting there. So you're getting there. So you're getting there. But I mean, it's like you said, it is a crawl, walk, run type thing. You have to do it.
Crawl, walk, run.
I mean, same with me with the Stone Vet. I don't have a huge following. I don't have a huge one. I'm not going to lie. I don't. Maybe one day I will. But what I do is just try to raise awareness to those that are watching, that are seeing it, that say, oh, shit. Maybe they can reach out to somebody in that area.
It should compound. That's what us as veterans should do, is help each other. Like when we get done with this, I'm going to share it. And then your other buddy, he's going to share it. Yeah, that's what the veteran community needs to do is help each other physically, mentally, and financially with the businesses and take care of each other.
And that's the biggest thing, man, is trying to just grow it and making sure that we can grow together. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're taking care of my brothers and sisters, I'd be like, yo, go to Battle 22, man. They're doing some shit right now. He's got a raffle going on right now. Like I said, I've already been sharing that shit. I got people. I don't ride motorcycles. They're cool as hell, but I won't ride one. I'm too scared to ride. I'm too scared to get on one and ride one, you know. But I know people who love riding. They love riding, and they're vets. I send it to them, and they send it out to their people. I'm like, hey, look at this fucking bike, dude. Like, it's a nice bike.
That's great therapy.
You know, it is. It is great therapy. They love it. Like, they'll go and ride, and they'll just ride for hours. And I'm like, damn, I don't know if I could sit on a bike that long before my back start killing me, man. You know. Yeah. But people do it. You know, it's great. I mean, with everything that you're doing, what you're providing for veterans. I mean, the biggest thing, like, Sue, is to raise awareness. Like you said, there's a lot of people that look at us like, I'm sorry, SOB, you got your own issues you got to deal with. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to mess with you. It's like, fuck. But like I said, you have to grow your community.
I'm trying to expose the demons and the issues. Like, say, my TikTok videos, some people don't get them, but a lot of people do. I mean, they understand because they've been there, and then they'll relate to it. And the whole mantra, it's okay not to be okay. I'm showing vulnerability and weakness, sometimes crying, sometimes I'm upset, and I post it because that shows these other people, man, he's real. It's genuine. I feel like that. Okay, I need to get help, or maybe I need to reach out to him. Like I say, we're going to start this new thing, hopefully, and it goes good as morale checks on social media. Just you jump at people's inbox and DMs and comments and just, hey, Battle, how you doing? You know, check on them.
It's been great, man. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to sit here with me, man, during this day to just spread your awareness, spread the word out what Battle 22 is doing, man. You're doing some awesome things, man. Continue with the fight. Keep up with keep doing what you're doing, man. You're doing awesome things, man. Like I said, I'm going to raise awareness on my end. Spread the word out. Try to let's get you everybody, everything you need, everything you can. I mean, not much help that I can give you since you already got such a big following. I don't know how much more I can help, but
it's about helping each other, man.
Yeah, that's what it's about. It's helping each other, raising awareness for our brothers and sisters, make sure that they know, hey, there's people in this fight trying to help me win this fight, man.
Well, battle means, before we go, it means band arms together through life's experiences. Us that have walked the walk together, we can band together and beat this. And that's what battle means. It means the acronym. It means to battle as in combat and battle buddy. There's three things there that we can make stuff happen.
Absolutely, man. I love that. I love the way you say that. I mean, that's exactly how we do it, man. We're supposed to be taking care of each other. We're supposed to be guarding each other, protecting each other every single day, regardless of what our battle is, what we deal with on a daily basis. That's why we're here. That's why you're doing what you're doing. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's just to make sure that, hey, you have somebody here. You're building your community. Whether you want me in your community or not is fine, but I'm here for you. I'm here. I got you 6. You know what I'm saying? That's my slogan. That's my tag outline every single time, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate what you're doing for us, helping our community continue to grow and continue protecting everybody every day, man. You got anything else you want to share with us today?
That's it. Just remember, you're all loved, needed, and wanted. Just always reach out.
Absolutely, man. You guys, your story ain't over yet, man. You're still in it. You're still in the fight, man. I appreciate you guys taking the time to be with me this evening, man. Take the time, listen to it, man. Share it, spread the word. You got to make sure your community continues growing. Continue allowing your people to come into your life that can make an impact on your life. Hell, you don't know the impact you're making on everybody else's life, man. Just remember, here at the Stone Vet, we got you.
I think about what I'm going through. I wouldn't be nothing without my guy. Gotta keep my eyes on the prize and struggle and strive to survive. I'm just trying to make it. Gotta stay strong because these times so hard. And if you gon' stay loyal right now, I'm chilling with my squad. You see me protecting myself with this gap. You know it's hard to stay alive. And take it from me for so long, but now I'm back, the claim was mine. I'm going to war for what I need. The soldiers open.